Hey guys, welcome to another live streaming. So this live streaming we are going to continue where we left off from last week. Last week we get to this point here. We almost finished with our broad patterns. But we still have a few more things that we need to do, like apply top stitches and perfect on the particle distance and the avatar, skin, offset, and so on. So without going any further delay, let's get started. However, though, I will point out some guideline here that I created for you. This right here, top stitches, we're going to apply 4 top stitches, okay? So let me right here we have, if I click on that image there, we have top stitches, maybe a little bit too far. Let me get to this point. So we have top stitches right here in this front hem and on the side seam. Then if we go next, we'll have undergarment top stitches, underline with lining and also with back pattern. Then next over here we have over garment top stitches and so on. All right, so let me close the images, and I also list the measurement for each top stitch. For example, here I have first top stitch zigzag front hem side, and this right here we have shape is zigzag, offset is 1/16, and the width is 0.3. Then color slightly darker than the garment, and face we want to select front. Number of offset of line is 1, and that's what we're going to do. All right, so I come over here and okay, let's simply come over here, and by default I have 2 top stitches over here in this objects browser. The one we're going to select here, this one right here. However, though, I can't delete these top stitches if I want. Simply click on that top stitch and I have this delete trash scan. So for those who new to top stitches guide, the top stitches that we don't use, you can see this delete or trash scan right there. You can click on it to delete, but the one that we use here will have zigzag and hem side, and you don't see the trash scan icon next to it. This means these top stitches here are used onto the garment right there, and we are going to apply zigzag top stitches onto the underbust band as well as the side here. Okay, all right, let's get to it. First of all, let's delete this top stitch. We don't want it, so click on that trash can right there to delete. And now we are here. Okay, first of all, when you continue, let's say from your last project, and when you open your file you don't see top stitches, what you're gonna do? All right, so the tip to do that, let's say for example when I open the file right here, I don't see any top stitches appear onto the screen. Simply click on this edit top stitch tool or these top stitch tools itself. You will see your top stitches right there. Or another option here, you can come over here to this object browser and then click on this top stitch. You will see your top stitches right here. All right, so now we are going to continue applying top stitches. So to apply top stitches, once again I use this free top stitch tool to apply, and now we are going to modify these top stitches to what we want. So as I mentioned earlier, with this guideline we have zigzag, and we want the shape to be zigzag, and offset is 1/16, the width is 0.3. I'm going to minimize that and then do that. So click on that zigzag top stitch there, and then come down here to the property editor. So if we look at down here, so first of all we want to change the shape first. Okay, so shape go first. We want to change that to zigzag, and then we want to go to offset. Offset is correct, 1/16, and then come down here. We want to change, look at the width here. We have the width is 0.3, and that's what we want. If I come down here, we have color. We'll change the color, and come down here we have face is front, which is perfect. Number of lines is 1, that is correct. Now we're going to change the color. Simply click on it. So according to the guideline, we want the color of the top stitch a little bit darker. So I'm going to do right here. Let's rotate this garment. So we barely can see top stitches right here. I will use this eyedropper tool here. Click on it to select. Then click one on that garment right there to pick the color from. And as you can see right here, I kind of like that color. Or you can continue clicking certain area. Let's say if you want it lighter, click up here. But we want it darker, so click down here. So what happened, any shade that a little bit darker, you will pick that color. And the color right there, it's even though it's the same color, but because the shade of the garment now is appeared darker onto the avatar, and that's what we want right there. And now I'm going to hover the mouse over that window, okay, and then press on escape key to get out. After that, I will come down here to this plus sign, click on it because we want to save that color, and right here this is the color we just saved. Next I'm going to click on apply and close. Alright, so after that we want to create more top stitches. If I rotate over here and we look at over here, we have top stitches right there on the side as well as on this front band of the bra. So by the way guys, we only need to apply zigzag top stitches right in front and the side because that is realistically according to the bra length that I have. So I also have the real bra guide listed, the link itself listed under the video description. It's via Amazon. You can click on that link and then you can get to see the real bra. Okay, now we are going to apply more top stitches. So right here we're going to apply under garment top stitches, and I will simply click on that top stitch right there under object browser and then click on copy, and I'm going to change the name here to overlog, and then under front / back. Okay, and now we're going to let's expand this to the window a little, and we're going to apply top stitches right here and over here. Okay, so to do that, be sure you're on that top stitches and come over here, select the free top stitch tool, and we're going to click right here, drag over here, right here, and let it sink. And I'm going to click over here to here. Since the patterns is linked from one side to the other, I only have to do it one side. The same right here. Okay, next let's hide the avatar a little so we get to see it better. Alright, so if we look at over here, the top stitch right now, we barely can see it. And we're going to modify that. Come over here and click on this top stitch. And then come down here to property editor. We want to change the shape first, okay? So shape, change that to overlock. With this though, we will do a few things. Alright, we want to change the offset here to 1/32. And then come down here, we want to change the width here to 0.2. Then press on return enter on the keyboard to confirm. And after that, scroll down a little bit further. We want to change the face here to back. Number of lines is 1, that is perfect. And the color. So since we use the same right here, the same top stitch, we do not need to change the color. However though, if your does not come through, click on that color chip and then come over here and click on this color chip that we saved earlier to select the color. And as you can see right here, this is the color that we want. Simply a little bit darker, but it's still perfect. You get to see the perfect detail. Next, I'm going to click on apply and close. Okay, and we can also modify it later too if you need to, but right now that is perfect. So if I rotate the bra right here, we have perfect top stitches under this garment. Alright, so next we want to apply top stitches. So first of all, I'm going to change this particle distance for now, guys, because my computer is running quite high with the temperature. So I'm going to change that to 20 here. Press on return, enter on the keyboard, and let simulate it, and then stop the simulation. So no worries, all the trim is kind of a little bit uneven, that because the particle distance is high. We'll lower it down when we're ready. So right now I'm going to apply more top stitches. We'll select that free top stitch tool there and let come in. So if I looked it over here, we have top stitches underneath, top stitches in the front and side, and also back right here on top. I'm going to apply more top stitches. So let's expand the 3D window a little, and I'm going to come over here to this top stitch under the object browser, click on it, and then select copy here. We want to change the name here a little. So right there, front and back is fine, and over here we'll change that to top. Okay. Oh, by the way, guys, I have the tutorial coming up about making this sport bra. I'm quite excited about it because it's quite smooth, and I think it would be helpful for you guys if you're curious on how to make essential garment for your, let's say, a digital closet. We do need essential garments such as bra, panty, and skirt block and shirt block and so on, and this is one of them. So this sport bra, not just a sport bra, but it's a real size sport bra where I took a measurement from the realistic sport bra, and I'm going to have a tutorial on how to take a measurement from your garment and then turn that into a real garment that created in CLO. Okay. Alright, so right now get back to our top stitches here. Once again, be sure you're on that top stitches, and then come over here. We are going to apply now on top of this front pattern as well as back pattern. Alright, to do that, I will click one right here, come over here, click once again to finish, then click one to start, and then click once again to finish. I will do the same here, right here, and right here. Next, I'm going to come over here and click on that top stitch right there, and scroll down here. We want to change the face here to front. Alright, and that is. So we simply change the top stitches in one click because we already create pretty much the dimension and the color, everything that we already prepared for. All we need to do is change one thing, which is face to front from back. Alright, so let's see what I would need to do. Alright, finally another top stitches right here, because we want to create bar tag top stitches from here to here. Alright, so this is where we're going to apply bar tag top stitch, right here and here. Simply click on that top stitch right there and then select copy, and I'm going to name this bar tag size, and I'm going to once again use that free top stitch tool. Click one right here, and then so right now it doesn't looks like it changed much, but we're going to modify that. So be sure you apply the top stitches on to the bra side, not the lining. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in here and come over here, click on that bar tag side top stitch there, and scroll down to the property editor. We want to change the shape here to bar tag. Okay, so under shape, change that to bar tags. Okay, there you go. So with this, when we change the top stitches shape, now we also change the color. We want to go back and modify that. Alright, so first of all, let's double check the offset here. Okay, go back to our guideline. So we got to see right here, this is overlog and bar tag side. Alright, so we want the shape is bar tags and offset here 1/16 and the width is 0.3. The color is slightly darker than the garment, and then faces front, number of lines is 1. That's what we want. So I'm going to minimize this and then come back to bar tag top stitch and then come down here where I change the shape. We're going to change the offset here to 1/16 and then come down here. We want to change the width to 0.3 and then press on return enter on the keyboard to confirm, and then come down here. We want to change the color. Simply click on that color chip there and then select the color that we saved earlier, and now as you can see right here, we apply this perfect bar tag top stitches onto this side of the bra. Next I'm going to click on apply and close. Alright, see what I will need to do. Okay, there we go. So let me expand it and press on command or control plus letter Z to save your work. Next, I'm going to turn on the avatar. Simply come over here, wait till it finishes, and come to the vertical toggle menu and then click on the show avatar. Okay, so this is what I'm going to demonstrate. So if we look at this sport bra here and click on the avatar, and if we come over here to skin offset, we have 3. We want to drop that to 1 because right now if we look at the bra, it kind of float on top of the avatar. We want the bra to like kind of sink into the avatar. Simply come over here to the skin offset and then change that to 1, then press on return enter on the keyboard to confirm. Now I'm going to simulate, and there you go. Alright, so stop the simulation. Next we want to change this avatar to nude. Simply click on the avatar and then come over here to the property editor, and we want to come to skin style guide and click on this head icon here, and after that we will change this under cover to nude, and we will click on OK to confirm. Last but not least, we want to change the particle distance back. Before we can do that though, I want to do a couple more things. So since we have a garment here, multiple layer, we want to apply certain layer in order so the garment stay snug onto the body better. So for example, let me switch the tool to transform pattern tool here, and then we will change this layer here to layer 1. So I'm going to come over here to the property editor, and right beneath particle distance I'm going to type in 1 and then press on return enter on the keyboard to confirm, and then this window pop up. Simply click on OK. It just wants us that when we finish with our garment, be sure to change all the layer back to 0. Alright, so next I'm going to my key select this pattern layer and then come over here to the property editor and then change that to 2 and press on return enter on the keyboard to confirm, and once again click on OK to confirm. Next I'm going to simulate. Simply press on the simulation icon. Okay, so if you look at right here, there's some mistake in here that I missed. So I did not sew this lining to the underbust band, so I'm going to go in and do that right away. So simply use this segment sewing tool, and I'm going to sew this lining right here, okay, to this pattern. Alright, and after that let it sink for a little bit. I'm going to simulate, and as you can see right here, now it is aligned to the bra with the lining. I'm going to stop the simulation, and I can see right here when the layer apply, we have this green color looking thing. We want to remove that layer. Simply let me bring the avatar down a little bit. To remove that layer, we'll use the transform pattern tool guide, and then my key selects all the pattern pieces, and then come over here to the property editor and change all that layer back to 0. Press on return, enter on the keyboard to confirm. And that is. So now the bra lay more flat onto the avatar. Alright, so next I'm going to come in and look at a couple of things here if we can improve on. So finally, we're going to change the particle distance back to 5 and 10. To do that, my key selects all the pattern pieces, come over here to this property editor and come down here to simulation property and change the particle distance here to 10. Press on enter, return enter on the keyboard to confirm. Then let's simulate here. Alright, so it is much better. However though, if we look at closely here, the trim still not yet perfect. We want to apply the particle distance on there to 5. Okay, so press on number 5, press on return enter on the keyboard to confirm, and then we are going to simulate once again. Okay, now the sport bra looking pretty good. I'm going to stop the simulation for now and then click 1 on a page to get out and let hide the avatar. So okay, I'm going to switch to only 3D here. So right here I have the texture surface, stick texture surface is on, which gives this realistic and perfect illusion. However though, if you are not, be sure you change that to stick texture surface, because by default you should have this texture surface, which as you can see right here, we only see kind of more like a back and front fabric texture, and we want to change that to stick texture surface, which gives this realistic look onto the, it is knit fabric. We do not have a lot of dark shade compared to, let's say, certain fabric you have really different kind of back and front, but when it is double jersey knit fabric texture, we don't. The back and front really similar colors wise, okay? And right here we have these perfect overlock stitches onto the neck and armhole band, as well as to the side here we have zigzag and bar tack stitches, which is pretty awesome. Alright, so another thing here, let me turn on the avatar. I just want to point out here with late CLO update, so if I, okay, so first of all, if we are on certain tool, the tool turn yellow. Okay, excuse me, turn this blue color. However though, with quality render 3D window, it used to be that way, but now if I click on this, it turn the high quality render off. If I click once again, it turn it on, but you see the icon here does not lit it up. It stay gray. So if you wonder why, I have no idea why, but when you click on that high quality render icon to turn off, it stay gray. To turn on, even though it is on, but it's still gray looking. Okay, and if we look at everything onto the bra, from the skin, avatar skin and so on, and if we look at closely right here, see one side, you see the bra kind of, the fabric kind of full and puffy. That because we want to align the layer properly so they don't look puffy like that. Okay, and we can do that by arrange the layer. That's what I showed you earlier. So simply reset this window here, click on the reset icon, and we can simply arrange this layer so they are working onto the garment well and look more realistic. Okay, so another thing that right here, since it is a sport bra and sleeveless, we can pretty much leave the arm lay as almost like a T pose rather than a relaxed pose or fashion pose. And that's okay, because if we hide the avatar, we barely notice the difference because it's sleeveless. However, though, if this garment has sleeve on it, I would recommend have the avatar either fashion pose or relaxed pose. And that's pretty much it, guys. For this tutorial, we officially finished this garment. Oh, another thing, if you guys are interested, I have a course down there on how to labeling this pattern, which is apply annotation. Right here we use this annotation tool to apply onto the garment. And just a quick reminder, I have the tutorial coming up, guys. And let's see here, if you guys are interested in learn more about CLO or from advanced pattern making or to beginner, be sure to check out Encoded Fashion and you will see more courses, as well as leave a comment below the video, guys, if you guys want to learn some specific topic about making pattern using clothes 3D. So the next course coming up, guys, how to make bra pattern from start to finish, easy step by step with tutorial. Alright, so I think we are finished for today. Going to be short course, and I'm going to finish up the tutorial and upload it so you guys can enjoy learning some more. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm going to say bye for now. See you guys next